What's going on, good people, man? This is your Wholesale Nightcap Q&A, man. If you have questions about real estate, wholesaling real estate, anything about or around those categories, you are in the right space. So let's get this thing popping, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to answer your questions. I'm going to talk about what I got going on as a full-time real estate investor. I wholesale properties and I flip properties. My goal this year is to flip at least 20 houses. Flip. And man, I'm trying to buy another one right now, man. I got one on the rope, so we'll see if I can get this one to the closing table, man. But what's going on with y'all? What's up, Ali? Checking in on YouTube, man. What's going on? Ali always checking in, man. Ali probably on a flight somewhere though, man, right now. Ain't no telling. He probably going to Brazil. You know, ain't no telling where Ali at right now, man. Ali just be, he be somewhere everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Um, trying to buy another flip. Just want to keep flipping, man. To be honest, it's like, man, I could wholesale some of these deals, but you know, to be if I'm able to flip it, I'm definitely gonna try to do that. I'm also going to talk about Lee Zolo tonight. Some of y'all got questions about Lee Zolo. I have questions about Lee Zolo. I'm just getting started. So gonna answer some questions about Lee Zolo tonight. And I've been digging into probates. And Cordero, talking to him, we was reading this book called "Is It 100 Million Leads" or something like that, by Alex Hermosi, and he really, gets into. He has a chapter in there that says, "Don't make me niche slap you," right? Uh, so don't make me niche slap you. It's like he's saying that there's riches in the niches, right? That basically, if you can niche down and find, a particular thing that you could get good at, then you got a real chance in whatever business you're trying to do, right? So the key is, for in that chapter at least in that part of his book, is hey, niche down, get really good at something, and if you get really good at something, then that's going to be the game changer, right? So Ali says, I'm on the treadmill walking dog. Uh, I don't know what that means. Like, are you on the treadmill and walking your dog? Or are you on the treadmill in a mode called walking dog? I don't know what you got there going on there, Ali. Maybe I'm lost. But not for everyone says, I like that username right there. Not for everyone says, what's up, bro? Back at this wholesale game. Hey, gotta stay at it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I'm not even gonna go there. You know how some things are gateways. I'm not gonna use the what I was gonna use the analogy because that's probably a bad analogy. But some things are gateways to other things. Wholesaling is a gateway to just about anything you want to do in real estate. Because in wholesaling, you're just figuring out, okay, how do I find good deals, right? Figuring out how to find off-market deals is something that people in all the different areas of real estate like. They love properties that's off market, right? They can get a discount. That's how you could really come up. So, with wholesaling now, I'm starting to flip, but as my ability to flip is as good as my ability to find a good deal. Because if I can find a good deal, boom, the flip is boom. Like the flip gonna get boom, knocked out the park. You know what I'm saying? The flip, actually flipping it is not the hard part. The hard part is finding the deal, the wholesaling aspect. You know what I'm saying? You can ask most flippers, man. Most flippers can knock the flipping part out of the flipping part can get knocked out of the park, but can they find and understand, oh, this is a good deal and how to make a deal work. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on, Jaden, man? Jaden says just started looking at probates and vacants this week. Man, I really started diving back deep into probates this week because I had been kind of setting it up, but I was kind of setting it up because I hadn't been doing probates before, like way long time ago. I was killing probates, you know what I'm saying, really going after them. But then I started doing more general stuff. But me and Cordero was talking. It's like, man, you got to find people that's really looking to sell. Either they're raising their hand and saying, "Hey, me, I'm looking to sell," or you got to find people that's on these niche lists because money is not motivating people to sell anymore. It's other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's is we're getting a divorce, is somebody passed away, is I'm moving out of town, is stuff that's forcing people to sell their property. So that's why I really wanted to get into Lead Zolo. And hold on, I got a question on IG. Says, what do you think about wholesaling land? I think it's great. I actually ran into an old friend and they're buying a lot of land. So I was like, man, if he's buying a lot of land, that means he's buying it from somebody. It's like, man, I just need to figure out how to get in between. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking at land myself and thinking, man, I need to try to get a hold of some land and so I can get it to my buddy. But yeah, man. So yeah, I think wholesaling land is good. Like I said, the key is always being connected with buyers, right? Being connected with people who actually buy land. Because you can have land and you ain't got nobody to buy it, then what's the point? So you need to make sure you're in contact with buyers, and then you need to make sure that you're getting people who are actually interested in selling that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or that area. Most times people buy in certain areas, let's say, hey, I want to, I buy land over in this area. Boom. You want to target that area, people who own this, maybe amount of land or whatever. But you need to find people that's actually, got some type of distress, you know what I'm saying? Or if not, multiple types of distress, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you get lists from like these different platforms, but the best way to do it is find a way you can get lists from actual, public records, right? From your county or from your city or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to do it because, these lists from these different platforms, they could be good, they could be bad. You want to go to counties, county records, state records, and figure out, okay, these people are getting a divorce. I got lists, right? And I may have to skip trace them to get the phone numbers, but I got a list. So that's kind of how you want to go about doing that. Or this pre-foreclosure, I got a list, boom, and you may have to go skip trace them, but if you can get it from the county or from the city or someone like that, it's always better, right? It's always more accurate and it's just better. You know what I'm saying? So on IG, Dayton says, what's the best list to pull? Yeah, and I just talked about that. I really like probate. I really like divorce. I really like, pre-foreclosure, code violation, water shut off. Those are the lists I like, right? Probate being number one. I just gave my order, right? Probate being number one, divorce being number two, and then pre-foreclosure being number three. Those three right there are big, right? People ain't got the money to stay there, right? That's gonna force them out. But some of those people are just gonna let the house go and ain't even gonna say anything. Divorce, the house gotta go. You know what I'm saying? The house gotta go. Unless one of them just gonna give up the house. Most time the house gotta go. So boom, that's a great lead. And then probate. Somebody passed away, nobody's in that house, people are living their own life, and they don't want the property. So, I've been really like I had a process of creating a probate list myself, right? I'm creating the list myself, and then calling the list. And we really started calling the list, I think, yesterday. And then today we end up finding the lead, and we're going out to see the property on Friday. So we'll see what happens with that one. But yeah, man. So we've been trying to hit these probates real hard. And that's why I was talking about Alex Ramosi book. Don't make me niche slap you. It's like, dude, get off in one of those niches, man, and really get going. Or niching down also is finding a buyer and finding exactly the type of property that he looking for. You know what I'm saying? And then going after that. Or somebody won't land in this particular area. Boom, that's niche down. Attack it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's big. That's gonna be big. Providing people with value and um and finding people that's stressed. That's gonna be two big things. So opinion on tax delinquent. Tax delinquent is good. It's just I don't think it's as hot as pre-foreclosure, right? Because a lot of people don't pay their property taxes, then they'll go back and pay them because maybe their property is being clear and they ain't really thinking about the property taxes, and they get notice, boom, they go back and pay them before it's too late. But if you pre-foreclosure, you know what I'm saying? That means you ain't paying the regular payment out this month. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even paying the regular payment. If you divorce, that house got to go. You can't split the house with you can't split the house you just can't split a house. You can split money, but it's hard to split a house in half. It's hard to go 50-50 on that. So most time that house got to go. So great lead, right? I would just say on percentages, what's the chances that they're going to be looking to sell that property? Tax delinquent is lower than pre-foreclosures, it's lower than divorce, and it's lower than probate. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Somebody out there got the stats on it. One of these big timers, Sean Terry, Max Maxwell, one of them big time jokers may have some data to either prove me wrong or back me up. But that's my idea. Cass, what's up out there in Cali? The sun's still shining out there in Cali, people. Y'all didn't know that. The sun's still shining in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Jason says it was actually in my probate list. I made it 2 days ago, found that lady I told you about yesterday that sold recently, and I thought about how if I called the right time, it would have had it for sure. Yeah, no doubt, man. It's all about timing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes timing just don't work out. That's why you have to stay on them, stay on them, stay on them, stay on them. Like Cordero say, and I'm figuring this out in not just my real estate business, but also in my trucking business, that you just have to stay in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? You got to always be in people's face. Like Grant Cardone, it's like you always got to be in people's face. Just continue to be there in people's face. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like once you get niched down into these lists, let's say I'm attacking probate and it's like these people ain't interested. I have to keep getting in their face. I have to keep putting it out there, keep getting in their face, getting in their face, getting in their face, getting in their face. And that just made me think about something. I'm calling these people. I also need to hit them with texts. I also need to hit them with emails. It's like I need to get in these people's face, right? So I think that's a big thing, man. Just being able to get into these people's face, really go after, this niche of people, you know. So Cass says, no, we underwater, rain all week. So it's been raining all week out there in the Golden State. Say raining all week out there in the Golden State, man. What the 49ers gonna do though, man? What the 49ers gonna do on Sunday, man? They're gonna let Patty take them out again. They're gonna let Patty take them out again. Seems like all these teams, they play good against everybody. They go out here and be killing everybody else. And then they step out there with them cheese, man. Cheese roll the helmet out into the middle of the field, and they just lay down. You know what I'm saying? Man, they just lay down. Man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh no, you ain't no goat cheese. You supposed to be from Cali, man. You supposed to be riding with the Niners. You must be a Oakland fan or a Rams fan or a Chart. How in the world y'all got 4 teams out there? Now that I think about it. Well, no, the Oakland, no, they in Vegas. All right, so y'all got 3 teams. How y'all get 3 teams anyways? You know what I'm saying? 3 teams. What y'all doing out there, man? But anyways, man. So Lee Zolo, man, I got to tell y'all about these leads from Lee Zolo. Lee Zolo leads Eagles. How on earth do you become an Eagle fan? Really, the Eagles is probably the biggest letdown in the NFL this year. Maybe outside of them Cowboys. The Cowboys gonna build you up and let you down every time. But the Eagles just was oh man, they was a disaster. It probably all started with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, was Jason Kelsey. He getting the Swift fever from his brother, and then they just destroyed the Eagles probably. But anyways, Cass is from Philly and moved to Cali. Okay, I see you, man. I see you. But yeah, Cass, you kind of got that Northeast vibe, man. Now I'm thinking about it, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, man, I want to tell you about these leads, Zolo leads, man. Lead Zolo, a place to do pay per lead. Hold on, got another question from IG. I have buyers, but trouble finding sellers. If you have buyers, you need to figure out what they are buying, and then you need to figure out, okay, how do I generate leads that's those type of properties, right? How do I generate leads that are those type of properties, whether that's calling people, texting people, all that stuff. But how do you get list in those areas that they're interested in? How do you get divorce lists? How do you get probate lists? Pull those niche lists in those areas. People who would be motivated to sell. And if I was you, I'd start calling them yourself. Start calling them yourself and see what happens. But go back to the Lee Zolo, man. Lee Zolo, man, I done got a couple of leads in there. And the actual properties are good, right? The actual properties are good. My problem with Lee Zolo is, I don't want to say a problem. I actually like it. I've got leads that is a mobile home. 2 properties are listed online, right? And 2 properties where the person who inquired is not the owner, right? And one of the properties had already been sold by the owner and it belongs to somebody else. Another property, that person has no right to sell the property. It's actually her uncle's property, and she just don't have the right to sell the property. So, and then we can do that. So, but the good thing is they refund those leads. So I paid $178 for those leads. They're gonna give me my money back because they refund your deal if it's on market, if it's a mobile home, if it's the wrong contact. So, man, I'm getting my money back, man. You know what I'm saying? And then they're gonna keep sending me leads. They're gonna keep sending me leads. So I really like that part, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't messing around getting trash leads and still being charged for trash leads, and then you then spent, 3, 4, $5,000, and you still have trash leads. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big thing when it comes to different platforms and making sure you get with somebody who understand really what's going on. Hold on, I got something coming through. Old Charles Burner, he and I have mutual relatives. Can't very yes, that's him. Surgeon. He is her way of getting contact. Unfortunately, I don't count. Oh man. Uh, anyways, nah, man, just checking in on the lead. But yeah, man, that's my assessment of Lead Zolo so far. I like it. I've been able to reach everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes, you may get leads, you call them, but you can't reach the people. I've been able to reach people every single time, which is great. You know what I'm saying? I really like the fact that I can reach the people. Um, because when it's actually a good lead and when it's actually not listed, when it's actually the person who owned the property, I feel like I'm going to be able to get in touch with them, right? And the fact that the people who are inquiring are people who own property that I can see myself flipping. I can see myself being able to wholesale. You know what I'm saying? So they're good properties, and I can get in contact with the people, and I have multiple exit strategies for the properties that I've gotten so far. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like it, man. Definitely like it. Do you have a link for them? Yes, I do have a link for Lee Zolo. I think I do. Let me see if I have a link for Lee Zolo. Yeah, if you're gonna use Lee Zolo, man, hit me up. I do have a link for them. But it costs 178 a lead. But man, it's like, dude, it's hard to miss because it's like if you ain't getting good leads, you gotta be able to get in contact with them for that lead to even count. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, if you're gonna get good leads. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get good leads. So, you know, it's it's a win, dude. Period. It's a win. So let me see Lee Zolo. Let's see what they said. Let me see. Lee Zolo. And you get to pick what counties you want to be in. So it's real specific. Man, I like it, man. So far, I ain't even done no deal yet. So I just see the potential. Um, I really see the potential. Let's see so far. Just me to. Okay, I just need your email, Cass. I just need your email, and I connect you with my guy. Which, if I connect you with my guy, I should be able to get you some kickback. Be able to get you some kickback on your leads, man. If you send me your email address, if you're interested in using Lead Zolo, you send me your email address. I'll get you some kickback on your when you get ready to buy your leads and stuff like that. So should help you out a little bit at minimum. You know what I'm saying? Help cover some of that 179 you about to pay for each one of those leads. But I Samuel Johnson put me on, one of the dudes who, watched the live. He an OG, man. You know what I'm saying? He been down since the beginning. And he said that he was using Lead Zolo for like 2 months. He had done 3 deals. I'm like, shoot, 2 months, 3 deals? Let's roll. You know what I'm saying? And I think he said that he was closing like a deal for every 7 leads or something like that, or somewhere around there. So I'm like, shoot, yeah, man. I'm thinking if I can close one deal for every 10 leads, because 10 leads gonna cost me $1,790. And if I can get one deal, that's gonna be about 10 grand. So about 2,000 for 10 grand. I keep switching that. I keep trading you. I give you 2,000 and you give me 10 grand. I give you 2,000 and you give me 10 grand. And I keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So especially if I can flip, the property, you're talking about 30. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about 30. So I definitely think if I can get this lead solo rolling, man, I feel real good about my chances if I can just get this lead Zolo rolling. I just need to get it rolling. How that go? But yeah, man, I'm pretty excited about lead Zolo. And I'm excited about it, man. So another thing I wanted to talk about, man, is sub two, man. I got this sub two deal that I'm trying to do, and I've only did one sub two contract before. So if anybody got any connection to a sub two person or has a sub two contract that they bought from like a course or something, let me know. I kind of need it ASAP, but I do have this sub two contract that I've used before, but I'm pretty sure some people out there that's doing it a lot better. So if you're connected, got a sub two agreement. Dang, I need to hit Carita up, man. Carita, yeah, I need to hit Carita up. I know she got some, but yeah, man. If you got some, hit me up. If you know somebody like some social media guru that's just giving away a sub two contract, let me know. Or if you know somebody that explains the sub two contracts really well, drop their name or something like that. And I'm finna watch somebody tonight because I need to write this agreement up and get it sent out. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, Cass, man, shoot me your email, man, on IG, man. Shoot me your email on IG, Cass. Don't forget to do that, and I get you connected to my guy. So okay, I don't have a lot of money to spend on for marketing. What's the best move? The best move is to get lists from your city or your county, free, public records. So that's the best move, right? Call them. Just go through that list and just call. Best moves, right? Both of those things are free. Both of those things are free. You find somebody on those lists, they're interested in selling, you know, and and another thing that's a free move, driving for buyers. Driving for buyers. Drive around your area. If you see somebody, you see, people working on the property, construction people, they working on the property, whatever, get out, park, get out, go in and figure out, hey, who's the flipper that's flipping this property? You know what I'm saying? Figure out who flipping this property. Boom. You find the people who flipping the property. Here we go. Now you got buyers. Go get your list. Call the people on that list. Find somebody that's interested in selling. Send the buyer out to the property. Let them go see it. You can go out there with them. You know what I'm saying? When you're calling these people, you should figure out how much they want for the property. Get it over to your buyer. Tell them how much they want plus at least 10K. Go out there and see the property. If they're interested, go out there and see the property. Get people on the contract. Boom, you done. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna cost you some gas money, and it's gonna cost you some sweat. Most people are better off paying money than paying with sweat. You know, most people don't want to sweat. Most people don't want to sweat. They rather pay money. You know what I'm saying? They rather be like, hey man, I'm gonna go and pay this money. I ain't even trying to sweat. You know? Somebody says, I have several buyers, no sellers. Dude, there's people selling a property all over America. They selling all over America. You just gotta go and talk to enough people. I ask you this right here. Watch this. How many people you talk to? How many people who own property did you talk to today? How many people that are property owners did you talk to about their property today? How many people? Say not enough. That is the problem. That, sir, is the problem. The problem. That is the problem. Problem number 2. How many people did you tell that you are looking for people that might be interested in selling? Did you tell your cousin them, auntie them that, hey, I'm looking for somebody that might be interested in selling? How many people this week have you told, hey, I'm looking, I'm looking for people who might be interested in selling. If you know anybody that's interested, let me know. That, sir, is your problem. You know, you increase that, you're going to increase the amount of sellers that you find. You can't find people if you don't open your mouth. I had a job when I was in 10th grade, man, at Captain D's. The manager name was Willie. If anybody, anybody remember Willie, Captain D's, from all my people, from my hometown. You roll up on Captain D's right now, he'd probably still be there. But he used to say, man, use your mouthpiece, son. It's like we used to have orders come in and stuff like that, and then they say, you like, man, I need this, I need it. You're like, dude, you ain't saying nothing. Use your mouthpiece. How are we supposed to know what you need if you ain't even saying nothing? You know what I'm saying? How are we supposed to know what you need if you ain't saying nothing? There's people around you that probably know somebody who looking to sell, but you ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't saying nothing. There's sellers out here who looking to sell, but you ain't talking to them. How they gonna come find you? So I'm just saying, man, and that goes for me and that goes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I have to tell myself that I need to talk to more people. I need to get in touch. Like, how many people are we talking to today? Like, that's one thing, one metric that I've been trying to track and keep up with, even with me, my VAs, all that. It's like, okay, how many darn people are we actually trying to talk to? How many people did we get on the darn phone? Like, how many people did we have a conversation with? You know what I'm saying? That's important. That is important, right? And my job is to make sure we get people on the phone that's easy, that has motivation to sell. That's my job. How do we get people on the phone who has a motivation to sell? That's what I'm trying to get better at. So I ain't got them said, what would have to do to get a deal the next 30 days? I would say, man, in the next 30, you really, man, I would say in the next, I got a good one. In the next 30 days, do this right here. Post on your Facebook, wherever your family is on, whatever social media most of your family is on, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever, post on there that you work with a group of investors and they're looking to purchase property in whatever area it is. You know what I'm saying? Mainly, you need to focus on, I always tell people, focus on where you're from, because that's where you know the most people, and most of the people know you. You know what I'm saying? Because if there's people that know you and they know, like, man, Cass looking for people who are interested in selling. Cass, Cass might already have a sphere of people who know him. It might be 100 people that know Cass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even really thinking about how many people know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I'm from, there's tons of people who know me. I didn't know they know me. I go to a bank at my hometown. I'm like, they're like, yeah, I remember you. I know you. Like, what? How you know me? It's like, how do you know me? So you don't even know how many people know you. If you've been in the area for long enough, there's people who know you that you don't even know they know you. Especially in your hometown, there's people who know you that you don't even know who know you. So I would say post on your social media for 30 days straight what you looking for. You know what I'm saying? And then find you a niche list that you can get from your county, whether it's water shut off, whether it's code violation, whether it's maybe divorce, maybe it's probate. Find a list that you can get from your county, right? Get that list. If you have to skip Tracy, skip Tracy. If they have the phone numbers, they got the phone numbers. Call them. Call them. Everybody who show up on that list, call them. Do your county, do the county next door, do all the counties around your little county. Call them. All of them. Boom. You saying you already got buyers, but I'm pretty sure you need to drive for buyers too. You know what I'm saying? That's how you find a deal in the next 30 days. That's how you find a deal. So Cass said, very true. Says, got work at 3. Finna rewatch the replay. Salute, man. I'm finna get all this mug too, man. We've been on here 35 minutes. We got 5 people, so I better have 5 likes. Otherwise, I'm a niche slap somebody, man. Man, I'm about to niche slap somebody, man. But shoot, man, I really appreciate y'all people rocking with me, man. On the nightcap, man. I feel like, like I said, man, when times get hard, man, when you really gotta grind, you start getting into your bag. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm getting into my bag. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, I got some comments over here on IG. Said, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, dog. Appreciate it, Charles. Stand back. What's going on, man? So says you can watch Courtney Freaky. Let me see. She always on Clubhouse teaching about sub 2 deals. So let me see. Freaky. Let me look up. Does she got YouTube, man? I really like YouTube, man. I like the platform. Courtney Freaky. Is it Freaky? Courtney Freaky Real Estate Solutions based real estate. Yeah, man. I got a solution. I got a problem we need solutions for right here. Let's see. Okay. Let me see if she got YouTube, man. I gotta see if she got YouTube. Courtney Freaky YouTube. Boom. Here you go. Boom. She on YouTube. Man, I could depend on my community to come through for me, man. Y'all come through every time. Man, I have people sending me stuff, helping me out with stuff. Man, hey, I'm still learning, man. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. But y'all be coming through, man. Y'all be coming through all kind of stuff. Courtney Freaky. Y'all be coming through with all kind of stuff, man. Y'all be coming through all kind of stuff. And I appreciate y'all because, man, I need to get this sub 2 going. You know what I'm saying? Got to get this sub 2 going, man. That's going to be the key to my next deal, man. And I'm looking to buy in Georgia, man. If you got anything, like I said, tell people what you're looking for. I'm in Georgia. I'm trying to buy property. I buy property cash as is, all the other good stuff. Got property anywhere in Georgia, man. I'm probably gonna be interested in seeing, at least try to see if I can buy that mug. But man, Cass said, miss you right here, Cass. Cass said Pace Morby. Yeah, Pace is a sub 2 guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna look his way. I also look up Brent Daniels and Pace. Yeah, man, go check them boys out for sure, man. See if they got some stuff that I can grab real quick. But man, appreciate y'all coming through. Cass, y'all keep that thing shining out there in the Golden State. I don't think it's Fly Eagles Fly. I think it's, at this point, it's Cry Eagles Cry. But but anyways, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Until next time, man, peace out.